Good morning everyone, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another GTA 5 Online video. Today we're going to be going over everything that you have left to take advantage of this week before our limited time changes, opportunities, vehicles, bonuses, discounts, and more go away, because of course it is Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I like to give you guys a reminder and a refresher of the current weekly update offerings, because Wednesday we get the weekly news and event information previewed to us early by Rockstar. We cover that in a video, and Thursday morning I go over it in the weekly update guide showcasing gameplay of things you guys got to know about. We review all the cars for the week, etc. But Tuesdays I like to give you guys a refresher and a reminder, because we have some really good limited time vehicle opportunities that you don't want to miss out on. A bunch of vehicles that were brought back to the game, some money bonuses you definitely don't want to miss out on. And one of the vehicles we're going to be talking about today is this one featured behind me right here. This is a pretty sweet vehicle that you can get for absolutely free. We'll be talking about that and more in today's video. So thank you guys so much for tuning back in, and let's get started. Here at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport car dealership and in-game vendor, we have the following vehicles that are available. So the Karen 190Z is featured here. This is definitely a beginner-friendly vehicle. You get, I would say, accessible enough driving with really good handling. That's what makes it really good for beginners, because you can execute all sorts of tight turns, but also drift around with this vehicle if you want. It's very forgiving. Acceleration is okay. Top speed is 110 miles an hour, so that's certainly not top tier at all. But it's got good enough suspension as well, smooth ride, really strong grip, and I would just say that's why it's beginner friendly, because of the cost. I mean, it's not very beginner friendly in terms of the price, $933,000, but it's just an easy vehicle to learn how to drive. Next up, the Karen Woodlander. This is a new DLC vehicle with the Money Friends DLC. I still have not had a chance to drive this, so I don't exactly know how it drives, but all I know is that you can make it HSW equipped to make it really fast. And then that's all I'm going to say for that, because I don't know. $1,634,000 purchase price, which is just a lot. And honestly, for like an old second gen Subaru Forester, do you really want to pay that much money? Next up, the Ocelot Locust. This is a sports car in the game. Really good acceleration. Top speed is 119 miles an hour, which isn't super high, but it is lightweight. It's balanced in terms of its build. It's got good handling, really nimble and agile. It does require a little bit of skill to drive, because you can spin out due to oversteer at high speeds, but if that still interests you, this is going to run you $1,625,000. Next up, my favorite car from the DLC, the Ubermacht Sentinel GTS. Based on the G80 BMW M3, it's a four-door, all-wheel drive sedan, super sleek as you can see, exceptional handling. Top speed is 132 miles an hour, which is going to outclass a lot of supercars in the game. It's got a really refined and sporty look, amazing customization options. Just in typical BMW fashion, you're well connected to the car. It's powerful. You feel planted to the road because of that all-wheel drive setup and the good weight balance it has. You get a mix of style and performance. It's Amani Tech capable. You can add missile lock on jammers, and you get an optional discount for this vehicle by unlocking the trade price if you do the quickie farm missions. Without doing that, it is a little bit pricey. You can see it's going to run you $1,654,000 if you buy it here, but you do get this cool livery on it. So whether you're a BMW enthusiast or you just like money grinding in normal everyday sedans and coupes and stuff like that, the Sentinel GTS is definitely going to treat you right. Next up, the Innis Hardy. This is honestly another retro styled sedan. Super cool in this vehicle. It's great for drifting. It's very tail happy, but it's fun. It's responsive. You don't really need to tune it in a major way, just stock. It's not really about raw speed with this car though. It's all about the style and the driving feel that you get. Still overall well balanced in my opinion. It does support a missile lock on jammer with the Amani Tech, which is nice, and it has a $1.4 million price tag. Typically you can get it for just over that here from Simeon's. It does have obviously a lack of armor, and it's not great for like actual races where you need super good handling. But that being said, if you do want to get it here, you can with this Fukaru livery, and you can use this in taxi work with the taxi livery on this car. Here at the LS Car Meet with our test drive vehicles, you can see we have these three vehicles, and actually all of these are rare and removed from the game, so we'll jump in with the most important one. This is the Vapid Riata. Of course, this is a massive truck. It's obviously optimized for off-road adventures. You got crazy suspension travel, super large wheels, excellent ground clearance. It's great for all types of off-road scenarios. If you drive it on the pavement, you may actually fishtail a little bit with it, so just be mindful of that. But it's super durable. You can crash it a lot. It's not going to deform or anything like that. Because of the big wheels and tires, though, you do need off-road, or excuse me, bulletproof tires as an upgrade. But it is going to run you $380,000 if you'd like to buy it. Next up, the Dinka Enduro. This is based on those older Honda XL 250 and 350s. Honestly, really cool aesthetic for a bike. It's definitely a collector's item. Overall, it's a decent off-road motorcycle. It has good enough maneuverability, nothing to complain about, but it's going to be a little bit slower than other bikes like the Sanchez and, of course, the Manchez Scout. And it's also ineligible for off-road races, which is a major disappointment. That being said, it is still cool looking, and it's cheap enough, $48,000. Export one set of mixed goods, and you're good to go to buy that. That's going to cover the cost. Next, the Western Cliffhanger, inspired by the Harley-Davidson XR750. This is obviously a race-ready bike. You get a cool classic aesthetic that's kind of combined with like modern functionality and performance. Top speed excels 125 miles an hour, which is great. You could do super fast and high-speed wheelies. You could do some long stoppies with it. I would say it's a top-tier choice for someone who wants like a racing-oriented bike with big knobby tires, stuff like that. And it's like almost like a trial bike, I guess you would say. $225,000 purchase price as well. Now, this segment of the video isn't a money guide, but I do want to talk about the bonuses that we have that are ending. So we do have double money on the car wash money laundering operations. It's only for the actual car wash business. So whether you call RAF and choose the car wash money laundering operations, or you choose them through here, through the actual car wash business computer, these are paying out double money and double RP for all players. But of course, if you have GTA Plus, that's 4 times payout. So they're making $140,000 per mission. Everyone else is making 70K with the double money. When we go back to single money, if you still have GTA Plus, you'll still be making double for the rest of the event month, which is 70, but everyone else, this business will go down to single payouts, which is $35,000 per money laundering operation. Now, in addition to that, if you do complete 3 car wash missions, you will get the hands-on car wash overalls, as well as $100,000 for doing so as well. So that's definitely a weekly challenge you want to take advantage of as well. And also, in case you don't have any sort of business in the game, either these or any other ones, but you would like to earn some extra money, you could check out the adversary mode. In the jobs playlist, go to Rockstar Created, go to adversary mode. Overtime Rumble as an adversary mode is also paying out double money and double RP throughout the rest of this weekly event, which is just the next 2 days here. Now, that being said, if you do want to see a money guide on the car wash, the Higgins helicopter tour business, or the smoke shop, the smoke on the watergrass dispensary, you could check out my full official money guide. I will have linked down in the description below, and you can also see the thumbnail on screen. That's the video you can access and use that card in the top right hand corner of the screen. Access that video and get all the information and guide intel that you need. On Maze Bank foreclosures for our property and major property discounts for the rest of this week in GTA, we have so many so that if you're looking to pick up some sort of property this week besides the new DLC businesses like the car wash, the helicopter tour company, or the weed shop, you definitely want to pick up some of them. So bail offices are going to be discounted by 30%. You can see these on the map. I have the northernmost location in downtown Vinewood. These are pretty nice because you could do a most wanted target and earn between $120,000 and $130,000 on average. I would just say if you're going to buy this business, it's not for like a newer player to the game. This is definitely sort of an end game purchase. All I do with this business, I don't really play the free roam bounties. I'd still do the red most wanted target daily for that 125k average, and I also send out 2 bail agents, so I'm making about $140,000 every play session, which averages out to, you know, over $46 million for the entire year and just about 60 hours of time spent doing the most wanted targets. So that's on pace with money per hour with the Dr. Dre contract, for example, $1 million every hour and a half with that business. Now, speaking of the Dr. Dre contract, which we'll talk about in just a moment, but the garment factory is also going to be 30% off this week. All these discounts on properties will be 30% off. The auto shops in the game, I have the one in Burton, but you can get any other auto shop. All of these properties will also be 30% off. And then it's not on Maze Bank foreclosures, it's on Dynasty 8 Executive Realty. All agencies in the game, whichever you decide to purchase. I have the Hobbies location. These are all 30% off as well. This will allow you to do the payphone hits, security contracts, get the wall safe money, get your money tech upgrades with the vehicle workshop in this business, as well as do and participate in the Dr. Dre contract. Now we have one more business. It's the counterfeit cash MC business. You can't see it on any of these lists. You need to go to your MC clubhouse and then purchase that business from there. But if you decide to do so, that one will also be 30% off for the rest of this weekly update. Now jumping into all of our vehicle discounts, these are all going to be 40% off right here, so we're just going to go down the list and talk about everything. The Ubermacht Niobe you can get here on sale for $1,128,000 featured right here. Next up, the Overflod Morgan is on sale right here. You can get this for $1,299,000 right here, so not that bad at all. It is a removed vehicle that was featured back now for purchase on in-game websites right there, so that's pretty sweet that Rockstar brought it back. It's no longer rare rare and removed in that sense anymore. We have the Overflawed Tyrant featured here. This is on sale for $1.5 million. Of course, you can see it on the website, not a removed vehicle. Same with the Overflawed Entity XXR. You can purchase this for $1,383,000 this week. The Truffaut Adder, we haven't seen this on discount in a while. This is an OG supercar. You get it for, of course, 40% off, $600,000 right here. The Lampadati Cinque Mille that released with the agency contract Dr. Dre update, you can get this for over $1 million, $1.044 million to be exact. The Canis Free Crawler you can get for $358,000 on discount. The Karen Previan LS Tuners vehicle you can get for $894,000 or $670,000 on discount with the trade price. The Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire, absolutely worth a purchase. You can get this for $447,000, or you can get the Ubermax Zion Classic on Southern San Andreas Super Autos for $487,200 while it's on discount, 40% off this week. And then the Night Shark, the HVY Night Shark, is on discount. You can get this for $747,000. Still to this day, it's a top 10 armored vehicle in the game. It's one of the best vehicles solo players could use. It's still just absolutely great to use this in an invite-only session, in a public session, especially in a public session. Definitely worth a pickup if you have not purchased it already. At the Diamond Casino and Resort, your Lucky Wheel podium vehicle for the remainder of this weekly update is this beautiful Ocelot XA21 right here. Typically, you can get this car from Legendary Motorsport, and it's going to cost a ton of money. It has a top speed of 122.5 miles an hour. It can definitely hold its own in races with other supercars, but it's not going to be the absolute fastest. I mean, 122 miles an hour is like not super great for a supercar in this game, but it's just fine. It's passable. The thing is, it has an excellent exhaust note and it's got excellent handling. It's based on the Jaguar CX-75, and honestly, you get that sleek hypercar design, because in real life, I guess this is a hypercar, not just a supercar. But let's spin up the lucky wheel, see if we can unlock it. Those GTA Plus members out there, now that you have the 2 daily spins, I mean, you have 2 chances every single day to win podium vehicles. That's pretty cool. But nonetheless, we're spinning up this lucky wheel, seeing what we can pull, seeing if we can get lucky. We're not, but we are going to get 2,500 RP. Also, don't forget when you stop by the casino to spin that wheel, don't forget about your daily visitor chips. Here at the LS Car Meet, your prize ride for the remainder of this weekly event is this beautiful Ocelot Jugular with this exclusive Fukaru livery that you can get. And in order to complete the prize ride challenge to unlock this vehicle for $0, all you need to do is place top 3 in LS Car Meet Series races for 2 days in a row. This car, I would say overall performance-wise, it's a little bit above average, but it has exceptional traction. It's all-wheel drive, so that makes it even better. You get excellent acceleration because of that, because it hooks up right away. It's good enough for maneuvering between city traffic, but also if you want to take this off-road, I mean, it's not an off-road oriented vehicle, but it still handles super well off-road. I'd say top speed-wise and in terms of braking, it's also good enough. I really have like no complaints right there. The only thing is it does have one advanced handling flag on it. Not that that actually makes it any worse, because the handling flag this vehicle actually has applied to it. It's not the engine resistance one or anything else. No one really knows what it is. It's just there. So if you don't want that on a vehicle, this may not be the one for you, but it actually has no impact on performance. Whatever it is, it's not doing anything. So you honestly don't have to worry about it. Don't forget your salvage yard robberies for this week, which honestly are not too bad. Right now, we have the McToney robbery, which is going to feature this Mammoth Patriot mil-spec over here on the right. The Dinka Jester Classic is stealable from the cargo ship robbery, and then the Lampadati Tropos Rally is stealable from the Duggan robbery. So some pretty fun variants of salvage yard robberies. Unfortunately, none of these are claimable, and as you can see, I still need to go and steal them. We're getting close to the end of the weekly update, so what I'm going to do today is stream this and me just knock out all 3 of these salvage yard robberies in one go on live stream, because I've just been grinding the new Money Fronts DLC businesses, and I have not really paid attention to everything else in the game this week that I usually play to earn money. So I definitely got to catch up here on the salvage yard, because I'm slacking a little bit with it this week. Here at Luxury Autos, you can see we have 2 of the new DLC vehicles, the Dubachi Rapid GT as well as the Karen Evren RS, which is based on that 2024 Toyota Tacoma X-Runner, and the Dubachi Rapid GTX is based on the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. As you can see here, this has a $2.728 million purchase price, and then the Karen Evren RS has a crazy $1,688,000 purchase price as well. I usually don't review the Luxury Autos vehicles unless we have something unique with them, where if you buy them here, you can get like black stock wheels or something. So I'm not sure if these come with stock wheels in black normally, but you can see this is what they look like with these liveries on them, if you decide to get them from Luxury Autos rather than just off in-game websites. let's check out the gun van stock and selection for this week in GTA Online. So we have the heavy rifle that you could see featured here, along with the service carbine. This is actually going to be 40% off for all players in the game this week. The heavy rifle is going to be 40% off only if you're a GTA Plus member. The railguns featured yet again, this is worth it. The sniper rifle, the advanced rifle, along with the knife. Our throwables, you can see everything, and then body armor as well as usual if you want to pick it up. With all that being said, we are going to be wrapping things up right here. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you want to see more GTA Online content like this. Of course, feel free to check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv for consistent GTA Online money grinding live streams. Would love to have you guys get involved with the community over on there. Also, check out my YouTube shorts as well as TikToks for daily short-form, rapid-fire GTA Online tips, tricks, news, tutorials, guides, updates, leaks, and more. That being said, hopefully you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the new weekly update news information. Adios, amigos.